Alright, yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel again. Here we talk about everything in respect to finance and forex. Today I have a very important topic I want to discuss, and that's making your first million. Whether in naira or in dollar, but then, let's focus on naira. Because everyone start punching their calculators now to check out. Do you know how much $4 million is in naira? Don't worry, I'm very much aware. So let's focus on the naira, making your first million naira. For me, the turning point in my finances started when I made my first million naira. It had a huge and a massive impact on me as a person and also my finances, yes. And I want to believe that's the same way it is for everybody, financially and also generally. And that's because first, when you make your first million naira, there is this confidence that you have. There is this confidence that making your first million naira generates. You just feel confident about life. If you make your first million naira, you are confident that you can attain financial freedom. That's if you made the money legitly, not through scamming people and then doing all sort of illegal activities. If you actually worked for this, then there is this confidence that is imbued in you. And one of the confidence is towards you attaining financial freedom, and also generally it affects your entire perspective about life. Because finance is one of the most difficult areas for people to comprehend. People really have not gotten hold of this particular area. And so if you can make your first million naira, you'll be like, for me to make my first million naira, if I can make that, then there is basically nothing that will be impossible for me to do. And that's basically the truth. Because do you know what it means to make a million naira in Nigeria? No, that's basically not easy. So for anyone who has made a million naira in the past, basically kudos. I salute you. So there is this confidence it's hard on me as an individual that, wait, so it's actually possible to have a million naira in your account. It's actually possible. Wow. There was this confidence that I just imbued in me that, oh, if it's possible to have a million naira in my account, then it's possible to have 10 million naira. It's possible to have 20 million naira. It's possible to have 50 million naira. It's possible to have 100 million naira. I'm not saying I have all of that in my account. I'm just saying that when I hit my first million naira, I started having all of this thought that it is possible. I started having all of this possibility mindset. That if I can achieve a million naira, then I can achieve anything in the area of my finance. There is no amount that is too much for me to achieve financially. So the first thing making a million naira does to you is to build your confidence in attaining financial freedom, and also build your confidence generally. And secondly is the fact that having a million naira gives you the opportunity to trade the foreign market. It gives you the opportunity to trade the financial market. And when I mean the financial market, I don't just mean trading the forex market alone. No, that's not what I mean. All I mean is that having a million naira gives you the opportunity to invest on a larger scale. Yeah, to invest on a larger scale. Yeah, I'm sure you basically heard that there is no amount of money you cannot invest, and that's basically the truth. We have some investment, we call them low risk investment, treasury bills, federal government bond, mutual fund, or taking commercial papers. You can invest as low as 5,000 naira in all of these investments, and then you can't make profits. But for someone like me, I believe that capital or investment is capital intensive. Yeah, investment is capital intensive. If you are going to maximize the profits of investment, your capital must be huge. I don't know if this has happened to you before, but it has happened to me. Where you invest, let's say something like $1, and then you had 100% ROI. That's your money turned to $2. Now the truth is, you may likely see that investment as insignificant, and that's because of the little amount of money you invested. But let's assume you invested $500,000 and then 100% ROI. That's $1 million. Now if everybody tells you that, you will not have issues in understanding the fact that this money is huge. yet it's the same profit with the same person that invested $1 that made $2, but the investment capital is so small, like you don't even, it will not allow you to appreciate the profit that you've had. And so your first millionaire gives you the opportunity to trade the financial markets, to invest on a larger scale. For instance, I remember a particular company was selling their pre-launch price for a land 500 square meter for 900,000 naira. I think that was 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Focusing a particular company now, is actually a legit real estate company. They were selling their pre-launch price for 900,000 naira. So imagine you have $1 million in your account. You can just pick it up and then invest 900,000 naira in buying 500 square meter of land. And it was even in Ekpe. My God, that land there is now worth over 3 million naira. So imagine investing 900,000 naira in buying a plot of land last 2 years, and then this year you have 3 million naira, and then you decide to sell the land. You've made more than 200% increase on that investment. And now the investment looks like a solid investment, and that's because you invested a larger capital. But let's assume that I bought that land for 100,000 naira, and now at the end of the year I have maybe after a second I have maybe 200,000 naira. You look like it's not worth anything, and then you just leave it there. But it's actually worth something, but it's because the investment capital was extremely small. So making your first $1 million gives you a confidence that it's possible to attain financial freedom, and also gives you the ability or the opportunity to trade the investment platform on a larger scale. And so I want to advise everyone, strive to make your first $1 million naira. Legitly, please, legitly. And it's very possible to make your first $1 million naira. I don't care how much salary you're earning now. If you save 100,000 naira consistently for 10 months, you have $1 million naira lying down in your account. And some of my students started saving this year, and then one of them has more than 500,000 naira in her account, and she's basically surprised. In fact, she had more than, but then I told them to pick some of their savings and invest in their skill so as to have an edge in the market. So they did that. So as at the time I was asking her, I think she had 600,000 naira left in her savings account. I'm sure before the end of the year, maybe she'll have close to 800,000 naira. But the truth is, she didn't know it was possible until she started saving a particular amount of money at the beginning of the year, each month: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November. And now she has that huge amount of money in her account. So it's possible to also make your first $1 million naira. You can make it by saving on a consistent basis. And secondly, you can also make your first $1 million naira by investing in those low risk investments I just mentioned: federal government bond, treasury bills, mutual fund, commercial papers. You can also make your first $1 million naira by investing in stocks, but then you have to have an adequate knowledge of how the stock market operates before you infuse your money into the stock market, because the stock market is extremely volatile. So I want you to strive to make your first $1 million naira, and believe me, the first thing you experience is this confidence in attaining financial freedom, and also gives an opportunity to trade the financial market on a larger scale. All right, I hope you gained value. Please do well to subscribe to my channel. Please do well to share this to so many of your friends who are interested in finance related content. I promise to bring you updates in respect to investment and finance related content. Thank you so much for following this channel, and I promise to keep bringing you valuable content on a weekly basis.